Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host, and I'm in Florida, and I'm still asleep. Let's get into it. Buy Bitcoin search queries on Google surged 826% in the UK. It's coming, guys. Bull run is coming. Cynthia Lummis leads the charge, calling for DOJ action against Binance and Tether. Rumor has it, guys, this is all because of the BS Wall Street Journal, or is it New York Times? I don't remember. They're both trash. Article that came out saying that Hamas was using crypto to fund terrorism, etc., which is funny because most terrorist organizations used a dollar, which is untraceable, and crypto is traceable, so they really can't. So anyone who understands anything about crypto knows that this entire thing is absolute garbage. So we'll see what this is about. But guys, to the market. Guys, right now, current market cap sitting at 1.25 trillion, down a little bit, 1.13% from yesterday. Current Bitcoin dominance ticking up. Oh, I don't remember. Were we up at 54 yesterday? Honestly, I don't remember. Well, anyways, right now, Bitcoin dominance sitting at 53.1%. ETH dominance 17.1. That is ticking down. I think it was 17.4 yesterday. And 18 Quay will get you in each transaction. Fear and greed sitting at 71. Still greedy. Bitcoin is definitely cooling off a bit. It's in a little bit of an indecision phase. We're going to look at that here shortly, but let's blow through the top 100 first to see if there are any outliers. Right now, still, Bitcoin is up 13.49% for the week. Holy hell, I am not awake yet. Coffee break, my apologies. All right, let's get through this, guys. Oof, Matic down 4.25%. Dot down 5.1. Seeing a trend here, guys. Avalanche down 4.4. Ooh, is it a red day? 4.84 down for Uniswap. 4.46 down for HBAR. 5.13 down for Lido DAO. 4.73 to the downside for Optimism. 5.4 to the downside for Arbitrum. But Injective, guys, INJ 4.32% to the upside, still up 42.54% on the week. That's my bell of the ball, gentlemen. All right, Stacks down 5.4, Satoshi's Vision down 7.59. But honestly, guys, and I'm being funny and saying we're in a red day, but after the pump we had this entire week, you're gonna see people take profit. You're gonna see slight pullbacks. This is pretty common, pretty normal, pretty healthy, to be entirely honest. Neo, this is an old project, guys. Neo up 13.34 on the day. Phantom down 4.43%. Mina down 9.11%. Flow looking good, still up 4.22 on a day. Oof, Gala losing a little bit of those gains from yesterday, down 10.59% on the day. Floki, oh, we're in meme coin territory. Floki's pumping, guys. Oh, up 101% on the week, up 24.4 on the day. Whatever, I'm not a meme coin guy, guys. If you're in it, congratulations. I would take profit. I would definitely take some profit. And that's about it for the top 100. Wow. Floki. Okay. I mean, hey, if you're making money, congratulations. All right, guys, let's look at Bitcoin real quick. All right, so I left you yesterday. We were saying if we fell out of this pattern, which I kind of figured we would. I told you it was looking weak. This was going to be a possible support line. We got close to it. I'm not going to toot my horn and say we hit it exactly, but we came down and got really close. It bounced. And what we're seeing is a trend line forming. I think this is Bitcoin on the 1 hour. I didn't say that. But it's almost decision time. We got something like this going on right here, guys. Now, depending on how you're looking at this and depending on how you're drawing these lines, this could potentially be some kind of bearish pennant. Like this. Or, which would roll over and break to the downside potentially. Or, delete this. Or this could be a symmetrical triangle, which kind of doesn't really give you a direction. You just know a breakout's coming. Which is what we're looking at right now, guys. It's definitely looking like we're going to break out. Going into weekend 2, especially after the pump we had last week, I would expect some kind of volatility. Outside of that, levels haven't changed. Everything looks the same out on that. Oh, that's what I also want to say. I'm also, again, this is the 1 hour. I'm also kind of seeing, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this too. It's not that important. I'm sure you guys can start to recognize these kinds of patterns. On the 1 hour, I am seeing, a possible head and shoulders, which would in turn roll over to the downside. Okay. So in the short term, guys, to be completely honest, none of this is looking bullish. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you better news, but it's starting to look weak. Outside, the only other thing that I would say that maybe something like this. We continue to follow this trend line down here. I don't know, somewhere in there. But in all reality, it's looking weak, guys. It looks like we might get a break to the downside. But I'll tell you this much: if you look at the RSI, look at the money flow, look at VWAP, look at everything. Everything's coiling right now, especially on the 1 hour. Everything's getting really tight. Which means we're going to get a move here shortly. Some volatility is going to be coming in. That is what I am looking at. If we break to the upside, I mean, give me a second, guys. If we break to the upside, what are we looking for? We're probably going to see some resistance here around about 36K. Yeah, right around 36. I would love to see us break up back into this node, price action, I guess you'd call it. Somewhere around 37.7 to 45. I hear people calling for 38 right now if we do break to the upside. But I have a feeling, and I could be wrong, I hope I am. Being wrong on things like this is never bad when you're calling for bearish price action. I've got a feeling we're going to retrace a bit before we continue going to the upside. This is on the 4 hour. 4 hour, we're still kind of riding that trend like that. Let me try off the view so you can see this a little better. Okay, this is on the 4 hour, so we're still kind of in this channel on the 4 hour. Again, if we roll out of it, look for us to get caught around that 33,600 line. But yeah, that's about what I'm looking at, guys. Nothing too crazy. If we break to the downside, look for 33.033 again to hold. If not, 31.795, call it 31.8. And if that breaks, look for 30 grand. Hopefully get a bounce of 30 grand. All right, guys. Outside of that, let's move to the news. Buy Bitcoin search queries on Google surge 826% in the UK. Google searches relating to purchasing Bitcoin have spiked worldwide following a significant rally in the price of Bitcoin. Google searches by Bitcoin have surged worldwide amid a major crypto rally, with searches in the United Kingdom growing by more than 800% in the last week, according to research from Crypto Gambling TV. Okay, the search term "Buy Bitcoin" spiked a staggering 826% in the UK over the course of 7 days. The remarkable surge in quote-unquote "Buy Bitcoin" searches in the UK, combined with the cryptocurrency resurgence, underscores the growing interest and potential impact of traditional financial institutions' involvement in the world of digital assets, said a spokesperson from Crypto Gambling TV. While users in UK led the pack, there was also a noticeable increase in searches relating to purchasing Bitcoin from web users across the globe. According to data from Google Trends, searches from users in the United States for "should I buy Bitcoin now?" God, humans. It's so funny. Human psychology never ceases to amaze me when it comes to this stuff, because it never changes. That's what's so amazing about it. The price of something screams to the roof and everyone goes, "should I buy now?" And then it goes down and everyone gets quiet and forgets about it. And as soon as it moves, "should I buy now?" One of the hardest lessons to learn, but one of the most just real things when it comes to buying any kind of stock or things like that. You should be buying when there's blood in the streets, and selling when it's green candles. That's just how it is, guys. No, I mean, do I think this is a good place to still get into Bitcoin? Yes. Could we retrace all the way back to 20K? Yeah, we can. But it's usually people that really don't know anything about buying any investment at all, and to be completely honest, that are Googling these kinds of things. And they'd rather put their faith in Google than actually, like, you know, hopping online and following a handful of, I hate to say influencers, but people that make YouTube videos that tell you exactly what I'm telling you right now. You buy when people are fearful, and you sell when people are greedy. It's that simple, guys. Anyway, I'm sorry. Moving on. Should I buy Bitcoin now? Increased more than 250%, while more niche searches, including "can I buy Bitcoin" on Fidelity. Sorry. My own opinion. Increased by over 3,100% in the last week. Zooming out further, the search term "is it a good time to buy Bitcoin" saw 110 gain worldwide over the last week. In comparison, searches for blockchain Bitcoin ETF jumped 250%, demonstrating broader enthusiasm for the information relating to BlackRock Spot Bitcoin ETF, which is currently pending approval. The sudden uptick in interest comes amid a drastic increase in the price of Bitcoin over the past fortnight, with Bitcoin briefly surpassing the value of $35,000 on October 24th for the first time since May of 2022. The excitement appears closely linked to the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF, which many pundits believe will unleash a fresh way of buying from institutions. Senior ETF analyst Eric Balkunas and James S. have pinned the probability of the approval by 90% by January. So we're saying next month, January 10th of 2024. At the time of publication, Bitcoin has gained over 27% in the past 2 weeks, according to price data from TradingView. Yes, we know. We just talked about it. Oh, guys, yeah. If you're new to crypto, if you're new to the channel, seriously, when you're afraid to hit that buy button because everything's red, is usually the time you should be buying. It's just the truth of it. All right. Last trade for the day, and I'm going to go look at boats and leave you guys alone. Cynthia Lummis leads the charge for calling for DOJ action against Binance and Tether. U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis and Representatives French Hill urged the Justice Department to take swift action against Binance and Tether over facilitating funds for Hamas. I knew it. There you go. Told you. How dare a stablecoin? Like, what? Why would you go over after a stablecoin? Or an exchange? Right. It just doesn't show you how weird and slimy our politicians have gotten, guys. Like, none of this makes sense. We're going to go after Binance and a stablecoin. An exchange and a stablecoin for facilitating funds for Hamas. Guys, you can buy crypto on all sorts of exchanges. You can buy Tether on all sorts of exchanges. You can even do decentralized exchanges. Oh no. These people are trash. Cynthia Lummis, a crypto proponent representing Wyoming in the United States Senate, has called on the U.S. Justice Department to consider charges against crypto exchange Binance following terrorist group Hamas attack on Israel. In an October 26th letter to U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland, Lummis and Arkansas Representative French Hill urged Justice Department officials to reach a charging decision on Binance and expeditiously conclude investigations of allegedly illicit activities involving Tether. The two lawmakers' remark followed Hamas launching a coordinated attack against Israel on October 7th, which they suggested was supported in part by illicit crypto transactions providing significant terrorism financing. Just sneeze. Courtney's in the room, and she's trying not to sneeze. She's trying not to make noise. We urge the Department of Justice to carefully evaluate the extent of which Binance and Tether are providing material. Tether is a stable coin. This is such nonsense. What about dollars? How many US dollars have gone to Hamas, right? How many US dollars were sent to, was it Saudis, right? Saudis that, don't quote me on this because I'm not really good at geopolitical knowledge and things like that. But didn't the Biden administration just send $6 billion to oh, I don't know, someone over there that supports Hamas? Such bullshit. It's all bullshit, guys. It's all games. Where was I? I'm sorry. We urge the Justice Department to carefully evaluate the extent of which Binance and Tether are providing material support and resources to support terrorism through violations of applicable sanction laws and the Bank Secrecy Act, said Lummis and Hill. To that end, they're trying to use this to look into their books. This is what they're doing. They're trying to get into their books to look. Guys, okay, here's my conspiracy theory. The Bank Secrecy Act, they're using, okay, so they're trying to get into Binance and Tether to see basically what the fuck we're doing. Just more of our data. They want to see who's holding crypto. That's what this is. This has nothing to do with Hamas. So Lummis and Hill, to that end, we strongly support swift action by the Department of Justice against Binance and Tether to choke off sources of funding to the terrorists currently targeting Israel. The letter by Lummis, a Bitcoiner in support of crypto legislation in Congress, and Hill, the chair of Subcommittee Digital Assets, Financial Technology, and Inclusion, echoed sentiments expressed by Senator Elizabeth Warren and other lawmakers linking crypto payments to terrorist activities. In contrast to Warren, however, the two Republican lawmakers directed the Justice Department to focus on bad actors in this case, including Binance and Tether. Yes, but you want to go into their books and you want our data still. This is what they're trying to do. That's what I'm seeing in this. They want to track who's buying and selling crypto. This has nothing to do with Hamas. I'm sorry, guys. That's my opinion. We must be careful not to paint all crypto assets and intermediaries as subjects when a small handful of bad actors use them for nefarious purposes, said the letter. Many crypto asset intermediaries seek to comply with the U.S. sanctions and money laundering laws, correctly viewing the regulation as necessary to unlock the promise of crypto assets and distributed ledger technology. In the wake of October 7th attacks, crypto exchange Binance froze accounts linked to Hamas, okay, following requests from Israeli law enforcement. However, Lummis and Hill labeled this action as insufficient after the fact, as the exchange allowed terrorist groups to conduct business or was willfully blind in doing so. They made similar allegations against Tether for knowingly facilitating violations of applicable sanctions and laws. While some reports claim Binance is now cooperating with Israeli law enforcement, this is immaterial to criminal culpability, because Binance is only doing so after knowingly allowing exchange to be used by terrorist organizations, and only after they have been caught. On October 25th, blockchain analytics firm Elliptic released a statement directed to U.S. lawmakers and the media saying that there was no evidence Hamas had received a significant volume of crypto payments to fund its attack against Israel, compared to the millions of dollars claimed by other media outlets. Elliptic said one Hamas-linked campaign had raised only $21,000 since the October 7th attack. Yeah, guys, I think when it comes to the Bank Secrecy Act and things like that, they're just looking for a reason to get in there and get our data, you know, track our money, see who's spending what. I don't see this as a noble cause, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. There's a lot more people out there that are smarter than me that probably know more than I do about this stuff. But guys, let's look at Bitcoin one last time before we get out of here. I got a feeling we're gonna roll over. Sorry, guys. I'm short-term bearish right now. Hopefully, I'm not. But yeah, guys. Outside of that is all I've got for you today. Per usual, if you do enjoy the content provided for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to that channel. Turn on the bell for notifications so you know when I do post videos. Watch the videos, share the videos and the channel on all of your social channels. And above all, if there's anything you can do to help grow the channel and spread crypto adoption, guys, please like the videos. Hit that thumbs up, like, and I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I am out of here.